Today we are in one of the hottest communities for drive under homes. That's right, you have elevated second story and third story living in this neighborhood. And when I said this is one of the hottest neighborhoods, it has amazing amenities. And not to mention, they are building a brand new park and recreation for Mount Pleasant. So it's very exciting times, and we are gonna check out two of their hottest selling floor plans. One is the Wando, which is right behind me, and the other one is the Hamlin. And the Hamlin is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath home. The Wando is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home, but could also be a 5-bedroom. But here's the big draw, is the under home tandem parking that you can have in these neighborhoods. So a lot of people say to me, well, Ryan, how come they don't make 3-car garages and stuff like that? They do, some neighborhoods do, but boy, when you get these pull under homes, you can have up to 4, maybe even 5 parking spots underneath the house. That's pretty incredible. And if you're someone with a boat, because we're only 8 minutes from Isle of Palms, which is freaking incredible. And let's talk about being 3 minutes from a Publix, and on top of it, you're only about 5 to 10 minute drive from the Mount Pleasant Market shopping. So again, location, 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 and this neighborhood, you can get in here well under $2 million. So gotta stick around, wait till the end, because I'm gonna show you the amenities, and you're gonna wanna see inside these houses. You're gonna wanna see how tall the ceilings are. You're gonna wanna see how big the bedrooms are. You need to stick around to the very end, because we're gonna talk about all of it and pricing and what it costs to live in this neighborhood HOA wise. And I think it's all pretty relatively affordable. So you gotta stick around, wait till the end. Ryan McHugh, your neighborhood expert living in Charleston, the original OG Living in Charleston YouTube channel. Let's get after it right now. All right, so as I was mentioning, this is the Hamlin. Let's check it out. Look at this entrance. Look at that. That's some height for you, huh? Now, you first come in, you do have your stairs here leading upstairs right off the entrance of the doorway. I know some people like that, some people don't like that. You can leave some comments below if you are a fan or if you're not. This is a hardwood vinyl. So this is, again, their upgraded flooring. So one thing that makes this floor plan more special than the rest of the floor plans, downstairs master bedroom and laundry. So check this out. Right here, you've got a full laundry room. Okay, nice. I like the tile floor. I like the sink and the cabinets in there. But as we turn this around, you've got your first floor master. And really, I would call it a second floor master, because the first floor is your garage. Big walk-in closet. All right, now you guys know from my other videos, I'm not a big fan of the wired rack shelves. And that's just, some builders are doing it, some builders are doing the wood, and some are just doing the wire racking. So it's okay. If that's something that doesn't bother you, or if it is something that you're like, hey Ryan, I would think for $1 million, the home would have, you know, wood built-ins, then I can connect you with my general contractor and they can come quote you on putting some wood built-ins in the master closet.
I got you.
So just something to think about. All right, coming in, we've got this great master bathroom. I like that they did go with a quartz counter, and love the squared in hardware they picked here. Squared bowl and hardware that they went with. I like the space in between each bowl, and then I like that there's space to put hair dryer, curling iron, things like that. Just walked home the other day and I realized while I was walking it and we were in the master that it didn't have enough space for a curling iron, a blow dryer, anything. It was just enough space for the 2 bowls to be next to each other. All right, this is their luxury style master bathroom. You've got your tub, right? And it's tiled. It's a free, you know, it's a tub, but it's got a tiled surround. You've got your tiled shower. You do have the frameless glass doors, so I do like that. And look at this, I love this. Boom, bench in the shower, nice size tiled shower. So definitely a good size. Like all the lighting in here, there's really good lighting. I like the niche, gotta have a niche. And then we have the water closet. Dun, 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 dun.
Man, oh man, that's gross.
Again, really good size master bedroom, first floor master. So you come out of the master, you look left, you see the front door, got the stairs there, and then again, we turn, we go down this way. You've got your half bathroom that we saw there. We've got your little tiny coat closet for all your winter coats from all you northerners that are moving down here that don't understand that it is 85 degrees today and it's at the end of September. We should be at fall, people. We're not, no. Summer's like, we're not letting go.
I will never let go, Jack.
All right, so houses sometimes come with fireplaces, sometimes do not. It just depends on how they spec it out. Now, one of the things I will tell you is if you do go for that elevator shaft, right? This is right here, where these pictures are, is where your elevator shaft is gonna come and your door is gonna open up. So it opens up to the kitchen. So again, all those groceries that you're bringing in definitely gonna come right up into the kitchen. All right, I absolutely love this layout. I like the island size. I like that they did space at the end, right? Like, it's just not, it's not cut off and there's not a space to put a chair. I definitely like that, and I like that they also brought it to this side. So, you know, a lot of people entertain around their island, especially in their kitchen. And, you know, if I'm sitting here, you're cooking, you can have conversation with the people across the way. You can have somebody there, and nobody feels excluded. And this feels very open. It doesn't feel tight. It doesn't feel enclosed. You don't feel, you know, like you're not enough light. I mean, that's the one thing. Look at all the lighting they put in these houses. Hovnanian is one of the few builders that I think does a phenomenal job when it comes to lighting and all the additional features that you get in these houses, like everything from the backsplash to the vented hood that is wood.
Now that's funny.
All right, and the Cafe Series microwave, they have the Cafe Series double ovens, and you might be saying, and a Cafe Series fridge and freezer, and you might be saying, well, Ryan, why is it important that it's Cafe? I've always been a KitchenAid man or a Signature appliance as well. Let me bring you up to speed a little bit. GE Cafe is one of the more high-end brands that GE offers, and get this, GE, American-made company. So in all things pro-America, it's American-made and it's gonna last. It's not gonna be like your Samsung fridge that died after 4 years. It's not gonna do that. The other thing I wanted to mention, soft close drawers. They do include the hardware, Aristocraft cabinets. And the thing too is they're not just the regular wood push them together cabinets. They're actually the dovetail. Let's check out this screen porch. Big, beautiful screen porch. Got a lot of space. I mean, look at this. You got a whole space out here for a dining room table. Got a little area out here. You can put a grill. And look at it, if you get a water lot. Oh, check that out. Look at that. Guys, the irrigation's going. So all of these homes come with irrigation. They come with landscaping, they come with irrigation. They come with your first year termite bond. So if you're someone that's worried about termites, no worries, they've got you covered. All right, now they have some quick move-ins, right? But they also have home sites that they're pre-selling as well. So if you're interested, okay, you can buy a home site. They have a couple of different home sites. I'm not gonna give you specific ones, but the average home lot premium in this neighborhood is between $55,000 and $80,000. So if you're someone that's like trying to get an idea of, okay, Ryan, their base price is, you know, $1 million on this floor plan and we want to upgrade. What's the average amount of upgrade? Well, they tell me $65,000. So if you get a lot premium at 80 and you do 65,000 in options, well, that's $145,000. And you add that to the base price, well, there you go. That's your price. And so if you're thinking of building in this neighborhood, because you like the idea of picking everything out, you can do that. But if you're someone that's like, hey, I want a quick move in, I don't want to really pick everything out, just give me all the best options that you guys offer. They can do that too. But you want to know those prices? You got to stick to the end. I'm going to tell you what they are because I've got them.
You're such a tease.
Now we're on the second floor. Let's check out the upstairs. All right, so right here at the top, we have this amazing loft. So this is a really great open loft. It is open to the downstairs that you can see. I like that they brought the wood flooring up. You got 3 really great windows in here, letting in a ton of natural light. Right behind these doors is going to be the HVAC system. So one thing that I'm a huge factor on, I'm a big proponent of, is energy efficiency. And so if you're like me and you're like, hey, listen, I don't want to pay any more electric or gas or any of that stuff than I have to. Well, KHAV and a few builders, some other builders, but mostly KHAV, started the trend of bringing the HVAC systems into the air-conditioned environment. Now you might be like, well, why would they do that, Ryan? Well, simply put, it helps keep the system last longer. The system doesn't get burnout. You don't have it being in a area where there's a lot of humidity, and then you get your system starts to rust out because you got cold air and hot air mixing, which creates condensation. In turn, your system wears itself out, or you start to get mold problems. And take it from me, I just had this over just recently in my house. I had a whole issue where there was a humidity issue, and the system was just running too hard, and it created a lot of condensation, and it was an expensive repair. Things like this prevent those problems. So when you start talking energy efficiency and expectations of how long units are gonna last in your home, KHAV is planning for the future here, and that's a big pro in my book. All right, let's get back to the tour. This is also considered a bedroom. They have it set up like a studio space so you can see all the different options that they have in here. One of the big things is they have different tile options. So this is kind of like their design center. But if you were to have this would be a full ensuite, okay? This space right here, where the wall is, this over would be a whole bathroom and ensuite. This over here, where this wall is, would all be a closet, essentially a walk-in closet, and then you have the bedroom, which is great because this bedroom leads out to your second story porch. And I like that the porches are up high. It gives a little bit more element of privacy. My wife and I have a second story porch, and you just don't feel like there's enough you don't feel like you're high enough up to have privacy. So like when we sit out there, we have to almost whisper, especially if we're just talking and having conversation between ourselves, we're trying to talk about something personal. The front porch no longer is really conducive. You want to sit out on the back porch. But being up that high definitely gives that element of privacy. All right, let's turn this around. Now, again, I want to give you another shot of the loft. Let's turn in here. This is bedroom number 2. So we saw bedroom number 1, which was the design center. This is bedroom number 2. Really good space in these bedrooms. These bedrooms are an 11.5 by 13. And then you do have some decent sized closet. Another hallway linen closet. And then you have a full bathroom in here. Again, double vanity, good space in between the 2 sinks. Again, I can't mention this enough. You have space for a hair dryer, curling iron, all that good stuff. Good space for the toilet in between the shower, and the shower is fully tiled. So it's just not one of those inserts. And again, the ceilings in here are 9 feet. So you have 9 feet down, 9 feet up. Another bedroom, really, really good size. This one's a little bit bigger than the last 2 that we saw. This one has a walk-in closet. So much bigger closet. My biggest pet peeve about our house, okay? My wife and I's house has, I would say, mediocre lighting at best. And it's no fault of the builders or the buyers who bought our home, built our home, but in actuality, it just was the fact that I don't think at the time they were really using a whole lot of LED lights and things like that. So, it was kind of like they weren't doing that stuff then. Now you got these bedrooms that have 4 really great LED lights, and then you have the ability to put a fan and a light combo in there as well. So you can really make these bedrooms bright. This is another 11.5 by 13 bedroom. Now, one of the things we didn't even talk about yet, and we haven't even walked the Wando, which is their massive 3,400 square foot home that they have here, the floor plan that they have, it's amazing. And we're gonna check one out. But before we do that, we gotta talk about their amenity center here, okay? It is $1,508 a year. That's your HOA but you get one of the best looking amenity centers. And in my opinion, with how many people are gonna be in this neighborhood, I guarantee there's not gonna be a whole lot of people using this thing because like she said, a lot of people are actually putting pools in. Yeah, the backyard spaces are big enough to put a pool in. So that's pretty exciting as well. But if you're someone that's like, well, Ryan, you know, we're gonna put more of the money into the house, maybe not so much a pool right away, well, fantastic, because their amenity center is to die for. But you gotta stick around to the very end because I'm gonna show that last. Okay, so before we leave the Hamlin, I need to talk about two things that are bothering me, okay? This is totally me talking. We do not have a rainfall shower head. The shower head that they have in here, I mean, it just might be because it's the model. That could be the problem, but like, if you're trying to sell me on this house, like, come on, man, give me a rainfall shower head. And here's my other, this is the other one that you're gonna be like, oh, yeah, check this out. So upstairs, the 2 bedrooms had obviously a door off of the bedrooms so that you could essentially use the front porch. I think it would have been really nice to have maybe a door here or even a door there to just use some of your patio space. It wouldn't be weird to have a door off of the master. I've seen a lot of homes like that. So it's just something that's like, you know, if I was going to do it, this is how I would have done it. And I get not everybody thinks like that and not everybody agrees with that. So, you know, I'll take it for what it is. You know, it's just something to consider. We talk about front porches. Look at the size of this thing though. It's huge. Let's go see that Wando and then we're gonna ride by the amenity center. And I'm gonna talk to you about the prices of these homes that are move-in ready and what you can expect to pay come April. Okay, so let's go. So that's right, we're still in Liberty Hill Farm in Mount Pleasant. If you look behind me, this is the road that's gonna lead to the new amenity center that they already have built. They're just waiting to open it essentially at this point. And behind that is all of their new lots, unreleased lot, and even marsh view lots. You can look out to the sound, so the Hamlin Sound. Guys, it is fantastic in this neighborhood. It is beautiful, it's clean, it's new. It doesn't have that mixed community vibe where you've got maybe like, you know, an old brick ranch from the 50s next to a brand new construction home next to an old trailer park. No, you guys have consistency through this neighborhood. 8 miles of walking trails, 8 miles of walking trails. You're 8 minutes from the ocean. You're 3 minutes to Publix. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this. And look at this, guys. I am standing outside of one of their largest floor plans called the Wando. Now, this is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home, but this can also be built into a 5-bedroom. This home does have a full first floor office. So if you're someone that's gonna be working from home and you're trying to figure out, well, Ryan, you know, where am I gonna work in this house? You know, if it's 4 bedrooms, it doesn't really leave me a whole lot of options, especially if you have 3 or 4 kids, right? So where we are right now is we are in the garage or first floor of the home. Now this home, they did not do a elevator shaft prep, but if it did, it would be right here. So this would actually take some of the parking space away. You would be essentially having a 2-car tandem there and then a 3rd car right here. Now, if you could somehow pull a vehicle over here, you could definitely have more over here. You have more storage, and then you have your stairs there that lead up upstairs. You also have this really great back deck, this covered deck area, which is great because it's open, but you can put a grill down here, a kitchen. People, I'm sure, are gonna do all different kinds of things, but this is also your backyard. So as I said before, you do definitely have space for a pool. It's not gonna be a big pool, you know, it'll be a plunge pool, but you have space for it if you so choose to do that. You know, if you say, hey, Ryan, you know, we're not pool people, that's fine, you don't have to. You've got your amenity center right there. And look at this, all the homes come with gutters. You do have full irrigation, as I was mentioning. See right there, your little rain bird irrigation. You've got your tankless water heater, so gas water heater, and then you got your HVAC, and then those stairs lead up to the screen porch, but I want to show you that once we're inside the house. Again, I like that they finished the roof off in here with drywall. It gives it a little bit more finished vibe, even though it's an open slat garage space. This particular home is sold, but they do have, as I mentioned, one coming up in April, and then they do have other ones that are being built that they haven't released yet. And then they also have homes that you can build, home sites that you can still build on. So one of the things that is generally always included in their spec homes, the wainscoting, the detail over the doors, the casings, all of the additional lights that you see, the taller molding around the floorboards. So this does have a guest bedroom down. So you have this big bedroom space with a full-on guest suite, shower, full shower, right? But it's got the frameless glass shower doors, giving that more high-end look. So you've got your office, and now we have our formal dining room. Like the crown molding up there as well. This is a really good formal dining room space too. It's a decent size. You're not gonna feel crammed. Love me a good butler's pantry, or as I like to call it, the drink bar. You know, have your little drinks here, you know, a little wine, a little whiskey, a little Bacardi. And look at the size of this pantry. This is huge. I love that they did the wood built-in. So big pro in this house, the wood built-ins in the pantry, and let's see if they carried that over to the master. So we've come through the butler's pantry, and now we have this big, beautiful kitchen. I love that the sink is not in the island. I actually really like that the sink is here, and then you can look out and look at that. That's a whole, so right out there is a whole play park. You got the place, the swing set over there. The amenity center is literally right there, so you can see it from the windows. You guys can see it, there it is. And you can see the pool. But look at the size of this living room. And I love how open it is to the kitchen. I like that they went with the black accents, the matte black accents, did the nice white herringbone backsplash. They did go monogram appliances, which is nice. I really like the monogram appliances. So again, monogram microwave, you got the monogram fridge and freezer. And I gotta tell you, this is very comparable to the GE. So if you're someone who likes GE and they have monogram as an option, this is also a really great option. And same thing, smart home technology. See what I mean? This is monogram, but it's the exact same software as the GE. So people don't realize this stuff, and monogram's probably another $1,500 just for the name. You know, you're paying for the name. Now, let's look at this quartz. This is one big island. This is fantastic. Imagine making cookies in Christmas time with your kids, or, you know, just having family dinners, and you know, this is great space. And you've got the space for the extra chair, so you could do comfortably 4 chairs on this side, another chair on this side, and over there. That's 6 chairs. You could fit everybody there, and I just love how the cabinets go from one wall all the way over. They really put in all of the space, all the cabinet space they could use. I think that's a huge plus. Again, love the soft close drawers, and again, the dovetail. And again, I like the flooring that they went in here. It's a lighter flooring, but it's a wider plank. I really, really do think that is fantastic. So, love the screen porch. I'm not a fan of these doors. I kind of wish this would be more of a sliding glass door, personally. And that's just my personal opinion, right? So, you know, for some people this door might be nice, but a good slider would also have been nice. And again, it comes down to personal preference and, you know, who owns the home. So if you build, you can do outdoor speakers like this. You can do, you know, ceiling fans. I love the color, the lighter blue, the Hardy plank. So you got that James Hardy board. You do have an outdoor space to grill. So you not only have this screen porch, right? You got all that area inside screened in, but then you've got this area out here where you can actually grill. You can set a grill up without having to go all the way down those stairs to essentially grill your food and then carry it all up. And I like that the water spigot is up here, easy to clean. See, people don't think about things like that. And it's just like, when you live here, you know, for as long as I have, you start to learn things that are like these little hacks, like little things that you can do. Oh, if they would have put a water spigot up here, it'd be so much easier to clean the bird poop or something like that. Now again, this door will lead you back down the stairs to the garage. So when you come up, that'll be right there. And had they have done the prep for the elevator, that would be somewhere right in here. I'm not a builder. I don't know where they put those things. I just am gonna give you a general area.
Or make it all up.
All right, guys. Now coming up these stairs, love this piano gloss finish that they did. I mean, I'm usually not a high gloss, that's a lie. I like high gloss stuff, but on stairs, I'm usually not, because from like a kid's perspective, this is slippery for socks and stuff, but man, this just beams light. I love how that is, how glossy that is. And then look at, they brought the wood floors from downstairs up. Big loft space. So when you get to the top here, you got this really good loft space. This could be your 5th bedroom. So if you're somebody that's like, well, Ryan, we need 5 bedrooms, not 4. 3,400 square feet, should be able to do 5 bedrooms. Sure does. Look at that. So you got plenty of space for a wall, a door, and a closet. And then this is where, so here's what's really cool. If you don't get the elevator, this is a big storage space. But if you have this, turn this into a bedroom, you could always put a door here and make this your closet without taking away any space from the bedroom. Guys, I don't build these houses, I just come up with the ideas.
If you're not a genius, don't bother.
All right, let's check out these 2 other bedrooms. So we've got our next bedroom, which again, really good space in here. 11.5 by 14. You do have a walk-in closet in here. So if you're someone who's worried about, because you have kids and you're worried about them having a porch, an exterior porch with doors, then you can get a Wando, which is that home right across the street, without the upstairs porch. So you just have the front porch, you don't have the upstairs double front porch, kind of like what you see across the street. So if you're worried about your kids coming out here and that's gonna be an issue for you, then I would highly recommend getting the single front porch option, and you'll probably save yourself some money by going that elevation if you're building. But if it was me, my daughter's 10 years old, she's pretty responsible. My sons, you know, they're 8 and 7, so I mean, they're pretty responsible. And I don't see any of them going out there and jumping. Now, do I go see them going out there and sitting? If they had chairs out there, absolutely, but I don't see them doing anything stupid to fall off. But again, everyone's parents a little bit differently, and that's okay. All right, here's another walk-in closet. Look at this. Huge bedroom, walk-in closet with a window. And they give you plenty of light switches, because you'll have one for a fan, one for the center light, one for the LED lights. And again, this is gonna be that unit. So we talked about them bringing the units down into the air-controlled, air-conditioned environment. This is what we're talking about. And like I said, it's all about that energy efficiency, especially when you live here. I mean, it gets hot. Don't make any mistakes about it. It gets hot. These units get beat up, and you gotta take care of them. So kudos to the builder. Look at this laundry room. We got 2nd floor laundry. You got your sink, right? You got your laundry units, but look at this, a whole bunch of cabinets and counter space to do, oh, don't even tell me, soft clothes in the laundry?
Is that for real?
Ha! Game changer. This is your tech box. So this is where all of your internet cables and everything like that will come into. And then final is we have the master. So really good size master. And again, there's that view of your amenities. So if you don't want to put a pool in, you really wouldn't have to, especially if you live in this house. Let's check out this master bathroom. Love this. You've got linen closet, big shower. So instead of the tub, you've got the shower and look at it. Look at it. Oh, yes, they went with the rainfall in this one. So I think it was just the model in the last one that didn't have the rainfall or the oversized Moen head. And this has got 3 different options here. You've got the handle one that you can take off. You got this one, and then you got the rainfall. It's the perfect combination. It really is. Okay, and you got the frameless glass shower door. Another linen closet. So basically what they do is they take that space where the tub would go, right? And they have 2 linen closets on either side. This little area right here, which you can put a little makeup thing, you can do whatever you want here. I mean, this is a cute little spot. And then you've got this, look at the size of this freaking closet. But you know what? Wire shelves.
You blew it!
All right, all joking aside, you know, the wire shelves, they work fine. I'm just being funny. But all kidding aside, this is a huge closet. This is a lot of space. If you've got a lot of clothes, this is the home for you. Or if you're someone that's just like, hey, I've got a lot of stuff and I need a store as well, well, you've got it as well. You've got your water closet, and then look at this vanity. Look at this dual vanity. Not only do you have your side, you have this big makeup counter space where you can put in a bench seat and have that pull out. Tons and tons of space. I'd just put another mirror here. Maybe do one of those, you know, studio ones with the bulbs all around it. That would be kind of cool. And then you've got the other vanity. So dual vanity, plenty of space in between. There are some things that I like and some things I don't like, and I think I've mentioned them. I've made myself very clear. But again, that's why if you decide that you want to build, then you can make a lot of those adjustments, like the shower head situation, right? Or the sliding glass door. That is the benefit of building as opposed to buying a spec home. Now, the real benefit of buying the spec homes, though, are simply because of the price, the availability, and the options that are included. I mean, when you think about a spec home and they're completely decked to the nines, it doesn't really get better than that. I mean, how do you do better than having a home completely decked out? You know, you can still put your touches into it. It just depends on what you're looking for. All right, so we're leaving the Wando, and I told you guys that we're gonna walk over to the amenity center. And while we walk over to the amenity center, we are going to talk about the quick move-in homes that they have ready right here in Liberty Hill Farm. So, quick move-in number 1 is the Hamlin. Oh, yeah, there goes the palm tree guy. You want palm tree, you want a neighborhood that's all about palm trees? Well, this is it. So, jump on this 8-mile trail and start doing some walking and talking, huh? So, they have quick move-ins ready coming up in April. The one says May, but it's really gonna be more of an April thing because of permitting. That one is the Hamlin, the F with the double front porch. So just like the model we saw, that's 2930 square feet, right? 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. Guys, $1199,900. So 1 million, just under 1.2 million. That is a fantastic price for that home, especially considering the lot and all of the options, all of the tons and tons of options that they have packed inside of that home. The other one, okay, is a Wando, the home we just walked, that one right there. The home just like that, 3466. That one's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 baths, so you're gonna have that loft, right? Check this out. 1,339,900. So just under 1,350,000 is that home. Now, if you want something a little bit smaller, you don't need 2930 square feet. Maybe you're downsizing, right? You want a Kiowa. So there's a Kiowa floor plan, and that comes in at 2760 square feet. But look at this, guys. You've got, this is your amenity center. You got a wood fire pit, some chairs. You got this great pool. You got all of the seating. You got umbrellas, everything. And then look at this little clubhouse area. So you got all the space under here. You got bathrooms. You have an elevator upstairs. You have an upstairs section. So let's check out the upstairs. giving you guys a full-on neighborhood experience tour today. Look at that. Boom. And then look at this. This is fantastic. This is all screened in. Look at this. You got a full-on kitchen, refrigerator, freezer up here. You got countertops, you got a little drink cooler. You got area to eat, sit and relax. You and the fellas can come up here and have some stogies. I mean, this is great. This feels like you're at a resort. You know, that's one of the things, like when you move to these neighborhoods and you want to live these lifestyles, you want it to feel like you're living on a resort. And that's what it's like when you're living at Liberty Hill Farm. Look at this. Really good kids play area. You got a dog run right over here. That's your dog park. You've got the 8 miles of trails, and then all of that over there, guys, that's all gonna be buildable lots. They're already starting a foundation in the new phase. That's gonna be another Wando. So if you're someone looking for something close to the water, and like I said, 8 minutes from the beach, which is amazing, and you want these kind of amenities, then you've got to check out this neighborhood. Now, if you want to live on the water, like some people say to me, well, we want the views of the water, Ryan. We want to be right there on the water. What's that going to cost us? Well, they have a marsh lot Hamlin coming available. Okay, the Hamlin, we talked about this. The Hamlin is the 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath home, 2930 square feet. So if you want that home on the water, on the marsh, you're looking at all in is $1,499,900. So just under $1.5 million, and you can be on waterfront. It's pretty fantastic. And you're in Mount Pleasant. This isn't Johns Island. This isn't James Island. You're in Mount Pleasant. So you're as premium as it gets. I mean, you have beautiful oak trees throughout the neighborhood. You have fantastic amenities. And then on top of it, you got tons of green space, walking trails, 8 minutes from the beach, 3 minutes from Publix to get your groceries. You're only a few more minutes to go to some of the best market shopping in Mount Pleasant, in my opinion. So your options here are going to either be buying a true to-be-built option, customizing it however you want, picking the lot, or what we can do is we can simply help you find a move-in ready spec home. Look at these. This is the trail system. So you guys can walk this. This is 8 miles through the neighborhood, and it connects with Oyster Point. So if you have friends who live in Oyster Point, well, let me tell you, this neighborhood just keeps getting better. But here's the thing. You guys have to reach out to me. Why? Because I work very closely with their salespeople to make sure your experience is top notch, that you have someone that's on your side, that's going over these homes. There's a lot to these houses when they're building these homes. We want to make sure you buy a home that's well built and you have someone representing your side of the transaction. It's my goal to help you, you know, and that's the thing. When you're relocating here, you're moving here, and maybe you live in Summerville or Charleston, you're just relocating around the area. Well, I can still help you with that because there's a lot of things that are going to happen throughout the build process that you're going to need someone on your side. They reached out to me, and I am getting some of the best incentives for my clients. That's what I do. These builders want me to bring you guys through the door. They want me to connect you with them, and they reach out to me like, hey, we got to get on your YouTube channel, The Original Living in Charleston. We got to have these homes get put out there so people can see them, and you need to reach out to me and my team so we can help you. Ryan McHugh, your neighborhood expert, Original Living in Charleston YouTube channel, the original OG. I'll see you guys next time. Click this video right here if you want to see some more great content.